fart.
Okay, so here we go. Heading into loser semis, game 1. Glutonny and N-T-K going to be going up against Ramses and S1. We talk about how these flags are literally the same, just flipped over a little bit.
I want to say we were here first, but it's probably not true.
Okay. So, Ness and Corin versus Lucina and Wario on Battlefield. The only character I kind of can't see this working out too well for, to be honest, is Glutonny, because he wants the small blast zone to get those crazy early kills with the wafts. But he does have some pretty decent platform pesh with Chomp.
He does. Unfortunately, aspects like that are less relevant in doubles, and blast zones are more relevant in doubles.
Yeah, but I feel like Chomp is such an... It might be the best command grab in the game.
It is,
outside of Monkey Flip, it's absolutely disgustingly good.
I think it's actually better than Monkey Flip as a grab.
As a grab, yes.
It's just that Monkey Flip has the flexibility to be a landing option as well.
Yeah, you see S1 kind of giving a little bit tease of the PK Thunder 2 there. Didn't quite get it, but he just wanted to do a bit of an intimidation tactic, I guess. Just.
But nobody's getting intimidated except for S1 himself as he gets up smashed by Glutonny. Big down air to send Ramses off stage, but he's too busy fighting off S1 to continue the game.
Okay, Dancing Blade from N-T-K, but Ramses is slightly too % going to fall out of it. N-T-K looking for an edge guard.
Excellent wait from Ramses. Does not be right into the down air.
I think that's a really important thing about doubles that we've seen. Oh, wow. Tip of pin, destroying Glutonny's stock. A really important thing we see in doubles is being patient with your recoveries. Any character can get gimped at any % in doubles with all the chaos going on. So be patient with your recoveries and make sure you get back on safely above all else. You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about hitting your opponent as you come back on. Just get back safely.
Don't worry about ledge straps.
Yeah.
Because your teammate's on there, helping you out.
Unfortunately, Tipper pins his own teammate, and S1's down to his last stock already.
Oh, Glutonny getting sandwiched by tippers and baseball bats. That's not a good position to be in, but he somehow makes it out alive.
Looking like the 90s Warriors movie out here, man, with these swords and baseball bats, looking like a couple of gang fights. S1 just runs right in with an air, gets the PK Thunder 2 and obliterates Glutonny's stock again, who is now down to his last stock as well. And N-T-K is going to drop that stock to a Ramses up air.
And all of a sudden, the blue team is back in the lead.
No one's ever in a lead in doubles, man. No one.
So it turns out. But Glutonny does have his waft. Should be able to clean up Ramses real quick. S1 if he gets a bit more damage on him.
Ramses has got the jank hit of pin where it kind of clips onto a platform but kind of doesn't as well and still hits you. I don't know.
It's a very thin platform.
Yeah, it works. It works, I guess. Oh, wow, Glutonny. Okay, I was going to say, he fell a bit too fast there. Going to put him in the air. Going to put him in a bit of a tougher situation here.
Oh, and big bat hits on N-T-K, getting sent off stage. S1's going to try for the ledge trap, but N-T-K breaks loose. Chases Ramses deep off stage, but he gets ends with a down here.
Glutonny loses that last stock. Is he going to share it? Yeah, I think this is a good idea. That sound of Ness's baseball bat, man, I love it. Just a clonk.
I don't think there's any S-Smash more satisfying to hit because of the sound.
Ike.
Ike, yeah.
Oh, what?
SD at 0 from Glutonny. Probably didn't realize he did not have a jump.
Yeah.
And N-T-K is cleaned up right after. And the 3-stock, low % for the blue team.
Really unfortunate. SD at 0 there from Glutonny. Like you say, I think he just forgot he had a bike available to him. Upbeat, and that was it. Not the best share stock in the world.
Yeah,
you know?
The momentum swings in this top 8 have been crazy. You know, first we got the blue team losing stock after stock, and then they just really bulldoze through the red team.
Definitely.
So I doubt we're gonna see a character switch even from Glutonny. You know, he knows. Yeah, SD did 0.
Yeah, if Glutonny's other characters, I've seen him play Captain Falcon, I've seen him play Bayonetta, I've seen him play Donkey Kong. I don't think any of those characters, apart from Falcon, are really good in doubles, but I wouldn't trust this Falcon over his Wario.
No, definitely. I haven't seen the Falcon in a long time, actually. I think he's picking up the Donkey Kong as a second hero a lot more seriously. Yeah. As he actually tried to win GGBall Played, last GGBall Played with solo Donkey Kong.
I saw recently there was some kind of controversy over a set between Glutonny and S1. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Glutonny clutched it out somehow. Can you educate me on that?
S1 was in winner's side of Grand Finals, and he lost 3-2.
Right.
And he lost one of the games. So if he would have won that one, he would have won the set in the tournament. Because he accidentally up-throwed instead of back-throwed as Ness.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
He misinput.
Yeah.
Ah, that's so unfortunate.
Literally just a tap to the right, you know?
Yeah.
And then Glutonny clutched it out, clutched the other 2 games out as well, and won the bracket reset.
Considering what happened in pools yesterday with a 3-way tie, it's a bit too real to me right now, you know, being that close to victory and then...
Well, S1's going to get a whole lot more chances because he is in top 8 all the time, as is Glutonny. Speaking of top 8, we are still in there for doubles. Getting a peak of fire to detonate on the bike, but Glutonny is staying right seated.
I want to know what the meaning is behind Glutonny and Ramses' tags being final emblem.
Well, they used to be Cloud and Corin.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Fair enough. So, yeah, Town and City, yeah, I can see this as a counter pick from Red Team. You know, the upwards blast zones, meaning the Lucina's up throw is a viable kill option, as well as all of Glutonny's crazy waff stuff, but not the most advantageous stage possible for them.
Yeah, I certainly do not really see Wario getting any benefit out of the top blast zone being close, to be honest.
Yeah. Perhaps, maybe they want the partial FD transformation of the stage.
I could understand that, but even then I would personally prefer Dreamland.
Yeah.
As I just do not want to deal with this blast zone versus Ness and Corin.
Yeah, I agree. And you saw what Glutonny and NTK did to Pop Tart and Matsu on Dreamland last set, you know? Oh, wow. S1
missing the angle.
Looking more like SD.
The dust.
Unfortunately.
Big up air from Glutonny. Nice damage, but a little bit short in the knockback department. A big pimp hand. Taking out 2 stocks at once. Unfortunately, one of those was his teammate. But when you're in the lead, trades are good, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. So, oh wow, Glutonny, he was plowing through the entire game right there, and then S1 was like, nope, hit him with that 5-head and sealed that stock out. Glutonny, he's going to be want to be a bit more careful about the way he just kind of drives right into the stage.
That bike may look intimidating, but it's actually kind of fragile.
Yeah, man, the bike, like, it can do some serious damage if you're not prepared for it, but if you're ready, you see it coming, you know how to punish. You can just knock Wario off it pretty easily.
That's, or just a powerful enough, like a Ness up air would probably just outright destroy the bike.
Yeah. Some of the conversions that S1 and Ramses have been going off each other on these platforms, just some of the damage I saw them get to NTK. Wow, and what a nice, oh no,
and again, missing the angle.
It's a shame, it was a really nice PK Thunder angle initially because he angled it to the left to avoid hitting Ramses and forcing a tech on him.
But just a little bit too much.
Yeah, he was being a bit too careful and lost that stock. Right at 75%, which isn't the worst thing in the world, and he gets a backflip to take that stock off of Glutonny. But S1's going to need to be a little bit more careful about these angles, maybe rely on Ramses teching a bit more.
And one should be online by now, which means S1 always got to watch out. He has a bad history with Glutonny and his waffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And we may very well see that in the singles bracket later today. S1 and Glutonny, I'm pretty sure, predicted to play and win in semis.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one to watch.
Yeah, it should be very interesting. I think the projected semis is Saiv versus Ixis and Glutonny versus S1. Okay, catching the neutral get up with the chomp. And Ramses eats an F smash from NTK. Nicely done.
Now, Glutonny, he keeps getting S1 on stage, but so often Ramses is there to make sure he cannot pressure him further, which is where he gets so much mileage of his singles.
Oh.
But now Ramses isn't there. Let's see what Glutonny can do.
Yeah, he was going for an edge guard and S1 there. Oh, comes in with a wheelie, but both characters are already airborne, so it doesn't quite work, and he just runs up and wafts Ramses.
But it doesn't take the stock, not enough range, I guess.
Fantastic DI from Ramses, really clutch from him. Is S1 going to steal? Oh, he went for that up air. Really close situation here. All players at kill percent of their last stocks, and Glutonny gets that back air. It's down to Ramses, man.
Oh, the landing hitbox of Wario's fat ass actually hitting his teammate who was trudging up the dash smash.
Yeah, man.
You got to be mindful of what proximity hitboxes those grabs kind of have sometimes.
When your cellulite saves you. Very unique situation for Glutonny to be in there. Conversion?
Yeah, that's,
oh, no.
Okay, just a little bit too late on the grab. Okay, there it is. That was takes them both out, but who cares, as it was the last stock of Ramses anyway.
That was a really, really questionable down air there from Ramses. He just got punished from doing one right the moment before, and then he just did it right again on Glutonny's shield.
It does have fantastic frame data, but they were just ready, man.
Yeah. Glutonny was just standing there in shield, and all he had to do was grab, and all NTK had to do was get that conversion. So we're heading into a game 3 here in this loser semi set. I'm not sure where you're placing the money in this bracket, if it's top 4 pair or if it's top 3, but we may very well be playing for that sweet dollar in this set. So a meaningful set to get into top 3. Top 3 is always a big deal, you know?
Yeah, top 3 is a very big deal. Okay, so I don't actually know if this is a best of 5 or best of 3. So this might very well be the deciding game. We got bamboozled before when we thought that Ramses and S1 still had another game.
Yeah, we definitely.
Schilliger and Longhouse.
Definitely got bamboozled. But here we go. We're going to head into this game 3. Where are we going? To the void, apparently. There we are. Town and City. Okay, I like this. This is a very, very close game. last time, and it's not anything both teams can't do.
Yeah, and again, the blast zones just make perfect sense for the blue team.
Yeah, definitely. So, 2 1v1s happening right now, Glutonny and Ramses, and he's just kind of naring all over this man.
Oh,
Gets
hello,
a full jab log, but S1 was in position to prevent the further conversion.
That is teams, man. That is teams. He did everything right, but Ramses S1 was there.
It's a real shame. It's a shame, man. It's why characters like Greninja struggle in teams so much as well, because they can't get what makes that character good, those long technical combos. Wow, really nice. No, sorry. Fantastic back air there from Glutonny. It deepened that blast zone. It catches the neutral get up on Ramses with a fully charged up smash.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't do under full power.
Yeah.
The reason it is not as appreciated as the other plumbers' up smash is a frame data and range question. Definitely not in terms of power.
Okay.
Should have been a
NTK,
punish.
who just up B'd out of that jab, is going to need to be wary of RCO lag on his next landing. That could be very punishable if Ramses is aware of it. Goes through a shield breaker. Oh, okay, he missed the tech.
Yeah, S1 in kill percent should be watching out for those powerful hits from both Lucina and Wario as the half-waft is online.
Ramses trying to shark Glutonny's landing, but he gets back safe and just hits him with that bike, man.
There it is, back out Dragon Wings, sealing the stock out for Anti-K. He is now in the second stock, much like Ramses himself. As of course Glutonny got a nice early stock.
Ooh, that was a very close call there for S1.
Fortunately, Lucina does not have a tipper there.
And S1 accidentally back airs Ramses and takes that stock. He's going to need to hold on this stock for a while, but he doesn't.
He doesn't at all, man. Landing upper from Anti-K.
Yeah.
Things are just going absolutely right for the red team and absolutely wrong for the blue team at this point.
Yeah, this is looking pretty rough for the blue team right now. Red team have just made all the right decisions, and blue teams have had a couple of unfortunate team kills.
And to make matters worse, he gets saved from a killing counter.
Absolutely amazing save from Anti-K there. The knockback from the counter would have killed him, but he hit with a weak fair and allowed Glutonny to live on longer. But he does finally lose that stock to the back throw.
Anti-K, man, he is playing a fantastic support role.
Yeah, he really is. It's so interesting to see Glutonny taking point with Wario, but Anti-K has just been there all the time. Oh,
and to make matters worse for the blue team, Ramses gets wafted at 70. Both of them at their final stock, and still 3 fresh stocks remaining for the red team.
Red team an entire stock ahead right now, and you know Glutonny, like, he doesn't really care about stock count as it is.
Ah, man, he's just gonna try and go in and to make sure they get plenty of damage on the blue team before they get put into a last stock situation themselves. And of course, all the while, Waft is charging and he's not gonna need the full Waft by the time half Waft is back online.
Oh, an accidental PK Thunder 2 right after Ramses popped the tire on Wario's bike with that tipper pin. But it's so unfortunate. Just every time it looks like the blue team are getting a hold on red team, one of them will hit the other by mistake and kind of send it back into essentially neutral.
Yeah, it's kind of anti-clutch, really.
Yeah, it really is.
And another big hit from the red team. Forward smash from S1. But look at the damage on red team. 2 quick killing moves on them could net them a 2v1 versus a fresh stock of probably Glutonny. So Ramses is taking it slow now. Doesn't want to make a mistake and get half wafted.
Yeah, after the last set, if you want any player doing the 2v1, you want
There
Glutonny
it is, there it is, the 2v1.
And we're about to
First
see it.
a back throw and Anti-K was the
and an instant waft.
Yeah, man, that is just the bravado that Glutonny has. In a pressure situation like that, just instantly go for it to bring the game back in your advantage.
Yeah, S1 is definitely the chips are down for him now, man. He needs to make something crazy happen. Not like Ness doesn't have killing options, I'd say, outside of heavies.
Oh, that's a big hit with the bike and a down tilt. Look at this damage. Looking for
the
an air
edge
dodge,
guard?
not getting it.
Down tilt fair, yeah.
No jump available, only PK Thunder, but Glutonny is gonna get out there and finish the job.
Okay, looks like it's a best of 3, I think.
It's a best of 5.
Sorry, yeah, best of 5 is what I meant to say. Yeah.
I know you did.
But the point I'm trying to get at is that outside of super heavies, I think Ness has probably got a top 5 kill power in the game. He's got the up air, he's got the back throw, he's got F smash, he's got PK Thunder 2. You know, he's got so many things that can kill. I think Corrin is another one of those characters, actually, who has a top 5 kill power in the game if you don't count like Bowser, Ganon, DDD Charizard, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility for him there, but Glutonny's gimping ability and his ability to put pressure on you off stage with the combination of his bike and his 2 frames, just too much for S1 there.
That's where S1 lost the 2 sets that GGL played for Glutonny as well. Yeah. This man is an absolute monster off stage.
Yeah, he really is.
He will chase you down to the very depths of the blast zone to make it work.
Glutonny is easily the most optimal Wario I've ever seen, but optimal Wario just looks so silly and I love it. It's wild, man.
So, and now we are taken to final destination. I guess the blue team is confident they can do more with the space than the red team.
I suppose a lot of...
oh, look at those up airs, like 2 or 3 already, and Ramses is at 80%.
I think blue team were suffering a lot of damage from platform pressure last game, so they want to take it to a flat stage and try and just kind of outplay them in a really hard neutral, but I'm not so sure how well this is going to work out. Oh, Glutonny charging an F smash on that grab.
Big damage on S1 as well. Meanwhile, Ramses has just been trying to get down, but he hasn't been able to do it. And S1 is out, a big forward smash on anti-K, and at the same time, Glutonny takes the stock out for Ramses.
Really quick stocks taken for the blue team, and a really weird stage spike going to take that stock from Glutonny. Okay, that's not as bad as it was looking. Look at that bold edge guard.
What?
I think he SD'd again. He SD'd a 7, but he took S1 with him.
Like, speaking of bold edge guards, he biked under Ness into the PK Thunder. Unfortunately, he could not make it back afterwards.
And he got the footstool at the Nair too, man. Glutonny's a god.
He's a god, but he's a god that SD'd at 7, keeping the blue team in this game, I mean, even though still at a deficit.
Even gods make mistakes, right? We saw Bayonetta in this game. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens. Oh, nice big bite to save S1. They're gonna need that, getting that S1 grab on anti-K or a big core encounter or Dipper.
And anti-K just absolutely stock tanking, keeping these stocks in the bank for Glutonny should he ever need to make a withdrawal. He's been such an immaculate support over the course of this set. He really has, you know. We haven't talked about him a lot because he hasn't been at the forefront of everything, but he's been in the back winning the sets with Glutonny. You know what I mean?
Yes. I mean, look at Glutonny, just the stock taker, the absolute stock taker. Getting Ramses off stage with a down air, and now the blue team is sitting at their final stocks. And now, so is the red team.
There we go. Just back and forth, the absolute pendulum that is doubles at a high level, man. You can never call a game.
And when Glutonny is playing, he's going to straight up kick the pendulum.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to kick it back and forth. He's going to fart on it. He's going to footstool it. He's do whatever he wants.
So 82% on S1. Let's see if he can make it back from here. Glutonny notorious for edge guarding. Getting a nice down into up smash.
Glutonny, Wario, another character whose head gets bigger when he up smashes. He gets like these gross, like, appendage growth when he uses
he does.
them.
Have you seen his forward smash?
Yeah.
His forward tilt.
It's freaky, man. What happens? Is it just
inflatable arms? It's gonna be the next DLC, man.
Yeah. I'm thinking the force at which he punches, like a lot of wind gets in his glove, so his hand just grows like huge.
So S1 on death's door. Ramses not looking to it either.
One stock left each. Everyone at kill percent. But NTK and S1 both going to lose that stock. It's down to Glutonny and Ramses, but Glutonny has yet to drop a clutch situation. And once again, no one has been able to out-clutch Glutonny.
And once again, the future of a set is going to be decided by a 1v1 with Glutonny. This time he is facing Ramses' very precision core in main, who makes fantastic use of his disjoints.
Tip of pin not quite. Is Ramses going to take it to a game 5 for the Netherlands? Glutonny went for that forward air. Beefy's the up B to get the final hitbox.
Make sure he doesn't get two-framed by that kick. Oh, that should have been an up air.
That could have been an up air, yep. Okay, Glutonny wise to choose to back off after that back air. A very errant pin that could have been punished by death.
Now this is interesting because Ramses always says one of his weaknesses is that he plays too safe.
Yeah.
He plays too safe. And he doesn't go for the clutch when he needs to. So that's going to come into play here.
Oh, he went for a read there. Glutonny, Ramses fell out of that last hit of the up B, which may very well have killed him there.
But the down air off stage is going to do it.
He's going to seal it.
Bumps straight into the Dragon Ascent. Excellent spacing right between the wings. It's a 3-1 victory.